Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. I'm Brandon here, coming at you live, and I'm with my mate Arun here. Introduce yourself.
Hi there, I'm Aaron, and this is the Star Wars review.
Yes, we are going to be obviously talking about Alvin and the Chipmunks, the road chip. That is what we're talking about. Did you not know that? Hello? Oh, come on. That was a good joke as well. Okay, something's happened. Give me a sec. Hello? Hello? I don't know, it just left for some reason. Well, that's pissed me off now. Okay, Jesus Christ. Okay, let's start again. Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. I am Brandon, coming to you live, and today we're going to be talking about Star Wars: The Force Awakens. I am here with Aaron. Introduce yourself, Aaron.
Hey there, guys. I'm Aaron, as you all know, and let me just say I'm really pumped for this because I freaking love Star Wars.
Me too, man. Oh my days, it was so fucking good.
It was, you know, like, I was one of the few people that actually had hope for Disney when they bought this, because many people were like, oh my god, they're gonna make it kid-friendly, or oh my god, they're gonna screw this up.
My dad said a joke in the car once while we were driving, and he said they added a Disneyland scene into the movie. I was like, what? No, they better not. I swear to God. So yeah.
Luckily they didn't, so...
They wouldn't. That would be too stupid by George Lucas's standards.
Yeah, I think even he would have his limits of insanity.
Yeah, and he wrote the lines, I don't like sand.
Well, I guess that's what happens when you give the creator too much freedom, because they didn't edit out or I think they didn't edit or rough out the stuff from the screenplay, so that's what made it bad.
Yeah, it was never going to be good. There's just no way. But, you know, forget the prequels and all that shit, even though we're going to be comparing them in a few moments. The movie, what did we think about it? It was awesome.
Yeah, fantastic. I mean, blew my mind. Everything about it was great. The acting, the characters, the special effects, and the story.
Feels like Star Wars.
It does, and it actually feels like a modern day Star Wars.
Yeah, something fresh and new, but still, like, not changing anything.
I know, like, what surprises me is that they use a lot of practical effects for this. And
oh yeah, yeah. I did feel some of the CGI was not all that great, but some of them were actually really good and well done. But the practical effects were brilliant when they needed it.
Thank you, JJ.
Yes, thank you for teaching George Lucas that you don't need CGI in every single scene.
Or for every location. Like, I mean, it could work for a video game or animated thing, but
for a full movie with real people in it, looks fake.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's not too hard to build a set. Well, it is, but
George Lucas had the money. He was just lazy.
Yeah. Well, we can't hate him for too much. I mean, he did give us the original trilogy.
Oh, of course. I don't hate the guy. He's still the guy that gave us Star Wars in the first place and had that image. All of it.
So he's hit and miss.
But at the same time, he's still the guy who wrote the line, I hate sand. That's just something I can't forgive.
So, are we gonna be bashing the prequels or reviewing the movie?
Both. Let's do both. Well, what are we talking about? This is really... we don't have a script or anything. Let's just...
I really do like the new character Rey. I mean,
oh, she was awesome.
She was so badass, and
yeah,
like when Finn goes to rescue her, but then she gets that stick and just starts whacking the guys.
Finally a strong Star Wars female character, but because one of the problems with the other Star Wars movies, no offense to women out there, they didn't really do much.
I know. I mean, even Princess Leia. I mean, don't get me wrong. She was still badass, but
she's a great character.
She didn't do enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, like she didn't do enough as the others, so that's a letdown. But Rey, she was the star.
Oh yeah, I think she stole the show for me. Like, I really cared about her character a lot.
Yeah. Like, at first I was kind of wondering why did she know a lot about ships when she's a scavenger, but then, but considering that she's a scavenger, she might have been inside some ships and knew how they work or something.
But either way, she's just a very likable and heroic character.
And she's British. Like, they kept her accent in.
Thank you for keeping her accent. Thank you.
Yeah, and she's hot.
Oh, she's fit. She's fit.
Just throwing that out there.
Yep. And she can act. A fit girl that can act. Finally.
Easy there, mate.
I'm sorry. I'm just. Carry on.
Oh yeah. What about Poe Dameron?
Is that the white guy who was rescued by Finn?
Yeah, him.
He was fucking awesome.
I mean,
he was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't realize how much I liked the guy, but he's just great. I mean, he was funny, he was witty, he was a boss. Man.
Oh man, it's just he was. He could give Lando run for his money. Jesus. Like,
yeah, he could probably give, like, I don't know, maybe Han, like, a run for his money. Like, he could. I'm not saying he will, but he could try.
Yeah, but and Finn. I mean, Finn was awesome as well.
I gotta say, like, his story was really good as well. I mean, he started out as, you know, becoming a stormtrooper for the First Order, and then was like, nah, forget this, I'm out. Yeah.
Also, I just like the fact how Finn and what's the other guy's name again?
Poe.
How their relationship is more believable in 4 minutes than any of the relationships in the prequels.
It clicked in like what, a few seconds?
Yeah, and it was just like,
after
yeah,
being rescued.
I buy this. I usually don't buy that shit, but this was believable.
It's like they knew each other for some time, even though they just met. I mean, it's weird.
I know, but oh my god, it was really surprising.
Though I have to address some of the complaints that Finn has received.
Oh, it's just what was it? Some racist people that are just boycotting the entire thing just because he's black. That's just ridiculous.
You know what the weird thing is? They say that Star Wars was pushing diversity, yet it's been diverse from the start. I mean, you have different planets, different aliens, different kinds of people, like
this isn't new.
Soldiers, swordsmen, and there's a black guy in there, and then they just start complaining, which is kind of stupid, since, so what? Is that a problem?
I know, well, fuck them. I don't think they'll lose sleep at night knowing that racists aren't going to see it.
Well, they're missing out on a good film, I can tell you that.
Yeah, so fuck them. Let them watch their Alvin and the Chipmunk. Oh, by the way, that came out the same, like, a day later after Star Wars. Bad decision. I mean, that movie's gonna bomb now. It's just gonna bomb.
It would have bombed either way without Star Wars.
True, I don't know, but it's definitely bombing now, for sure. Right. Alright, also, probably one of the best villains I've seen in a long time. Kylo Ren. Oh my god. Fucking hell. He was badass.
I know. Like, he actually terrified me. Like, I mean, I've seen the trailers and I thought he was really cool, but in the film he actually scared me.
I mean, I didn't really think much of him at first. I thought he was going to be just some, you know, Darth Vader wannabe, and it kind of is at first. But then,
well, yeah, I mean, he wants to be like Vader, but he's his own villain.
He just feels new. That's strange. I mean, fucking hell.
And what he can do with the Force, like, oh my god, it's scary. Like,
it is very scary. Froze. He has freezing powers or something now.
That is cool. I mean, they get Force Lightning, Force Freeze, bitches.
Yeah. Damn. He even froze a bullet that was about to come.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even know that you could do that with the Force.
Well, apparently if your midichlorian counts high, then you can do it.
Oh yeah, I'm glad they didn't mention that.
Don't drop your guard.
They want to forget the prequels as much as we do.
Yeah. Oh, what about BB-8?
Oh my god. There's so many positives in this movie. My god. BB-8 was adorable.
I know. Like, I mean, like, at first I thought I wasn't gonna like him, but I ended up liking him, and he's just, he's like he's so cool.
The militia have deployed a device. It's
especially that thumbs up scene.
Oh yeah, and it's turned to be fire.
And now Facebook is going to ruin that with loads of pictures everywhere in the comment sections. Thank you, Facebook!
Oh yeah, they also gave a lot of spoilers as well, kind of like we did, but not too much.
But the thing is, in this review we're warning people of spoilers. I mean, don't come to this review if you haven't seen Star Wars. But when I don't go on the internet and just spoil it for everyone, and I find that just really immature.
Yeah, and if it's a movie that you've been begging for, like, for months or maybe even years, and it's finally released, and then people just spoil it. That's just...
Well, dickheads.
You know what? You know, I'm gonna say this now. You're worse than a Sith Lord if you do that.
You're worse than Jar Jar Binks.
Hey, like, Sith Lords may be evil, but they don't spoil shit for people.
I know, they wouldn't go, I mean, they might murder people, but they wouldn't be like, if you spoil something, they'd be like, hey, too far. See, I wouldn't even go that far. Fucking hell.
Yeah. Even Sidious wouldn't do that.
Yeah. And Sidious... oh, wait. I was reminded. What did you think of that, what CGI character who's in charge of everything?
Oh,
what's his name? Stoke. What did you think of him?
Yes. Well, I'm intrigued. I want to see more of him. I want to see how he, like, established the First Order, why he's doing this, and if he has a history with Luke, because that's something I want to see.
That would be interesting. The one thing that's kind of put me off is the CGI. It does look a bit, off a bit. I mean, it could have been better. Or they could have used a real person.
Yeah, I know a lot of people were complaining about the fact that some characters were CGI, but I actually didn't have a problem with that because, in my opinion, sometimes there are certain characters that you couldn't do with CGI.
Yeah.
But then again, with Snoke, like,
it could have just.
I don't know, like, they could make him, like, practical in the next one, maybe.
I mean, maybe they're doing that like they did with Sidious. At first, he's all in the shadows and doesn't look right, and then you see him in Return of the Jedi, and you're like, yeah. So.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And also another criticism that everyone's been complaining about and have been condemning the movie over it. The fact that it's too similar to A New Hope.
Okay, that one I can kind of understand. Yeah, there are some elements in there.
But this is the thing. With the prequels, the reason why the prequels failed is because it was way too different. Way too different from the originals. And now we're finally getting a movie that captures that feeling again. So, I don't know why people are complaining, because in the movie it kind of works for me. I mean, it's not too much of a problem. I mean, okay. Sorry, you want to say?
Yeah, but like that's a problem with a lot of Star Wars fans. I mean, this isn't an attack on the fandom or anything, but some of them have made complaints with like minor details, and that's kind of annoying.
I mean, just enjoy that damn movie. I mean, I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. Star Wars is not perfect. It's not perfect.
I know that.
Even some of the best ones are not fucking perfect. Some of them are even cheesy as hell and make no goddamn sense whatsoever. But it's not, it doesn't matter, because it's still a good movie despite those. There's no such thing as a perfect fucking movie. Loads of movies are going to have flaws, but it's not about that. It's what they get right. What do they get right? In this movie, they get loads of things right and minor things wrong. And people seem to be too hold up on the minor things. Just ignore those. It doesn't matter. I'm sorry, but...
I know that. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Harry Potter, and even I can acknowledge that there's, like, flaws in both the books and movies. So.
Exactly. But it doesn't matter, because it still works as a story.
I still enjoy them for what they are, which are good books, good films, good comics, good TV shows, you name it.
Exactly.
Though there is one thing that could have been improved.
What?
Well, I would have liked for more Poe Dameron, because you see him in like the first act and then he just disappears.
I think they're gonna have him more in the sequel, so might be good.
Well, that's good. And then there's Captain Phasma, but then again, Boba Fett didn't do much, and he's still popular. So.
Captain Phasma, who's that?
You know, that silver stormtrooper.
She did fuck all. She wasn't even in it. She was wasted.
Well, maybe for episode 8 they could like fix that or something.
Oh yeah, because the thing is, they advertise her like she's like a big part of the movie and she's gonna do badass things. I tell you what, she's in the opening, she looks badass. Then she criticizes Finn. She goes away for a while. She gets captured by Finn and the crew and get forced to shut off the shields.
That was funny.
That's the last time we ever see her.
That was so funny.
Yeah, what was it they said? I'm in charge now. I'm in charge now.
And then Han just, like, warns him not to go overboard.
Oh my god. Let's talk about Han Solo. Oh my god, he was fucking brilliant.
Well, he is played by Harrison Ford. So.
But the thing is, Harrison Ford's kind of been a bit off lately, and with the failure of Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, I was kind of a bit worried, but he was absolutely spot on in this one. Just perfect.
He still has that classic Han Solo personality, but you can see a bit of maturity as well.
Exactly. And shall we, Princess Leia, or shall we call her what do they call her? General Leia. I liked her as well.
I think she's like really different compared to what she used to be.
Well, she's had a lot of problems over the years since 1983. Yeah,
I mean, like, she seems a little less hot-headed than she used to.
Yeah, I don't know, she seems more, I don't know how to say it, but, more in charge or something like that.
Yeah, she's more of an authority figure.
She's more spot on now, like finally taking command, which she should have done when she was a fucking princess. So getting captured and saying, what was it that she said to Vader? Oh, I can't remember, but fuck it. But yeah, I thought she was much better.
Oh yeah, like she was on a diplomatic mission or something.
Yeah, but she was good in this. And Carrie Fisher was really good in it as well. She had
Oh wait, excuse me for 1 minute.
Okay. If you guys want to comment anything, no problem. Just to warn you guys, there will be spoilers for this movie. So if you haven't seen the Star Wars movie, don't watch this. Okay. Hello?
Sorry about that. So what I missed?
Nothing. I was just addressing the people that will view this, that there will be spoilers. So we are going to spoil a lot of stuff in this. I mean, we've already said we haven't spoiled anything yet, but what we're about to talk about probably soon will be spoilers.
You have been warned.
So if you haven't seen Star Wars, leave. Please. No. No. Oh, what the? I don't know, but we're Star Wars nerds.
Well,
okay,
well,
what else should we talk
in
about?
general, so.
Yeah, well, I'm sort of. I don't like to admit it, but I'm sort of a nerd. But
Hey, how
anyway,
about we talk about that particular scene with Kylo and Han?
right, okay. What we are going to announce, okay, spoilers, Han Solo dies.
At the hands of Kylo Ren.
His son.
Yeah, his actual son.
His son is Kylo Ren. I kind of already knew that because I've searched it online in the past, so I could have already knew that.
You know, I didn't actually know that. I mean, I was thinking that Kylo Ren would have been like a new character in general, just like not connected to anyone, but actually having him connected does give...
Everyone's got to get connected in this series. Every single person.
I'll contact you when you're able to lower
Yeah,
the
well,
bridge.
I meant like not connected to by blood,
Yeah,
if you knew what.
yeah.
But I gotta say, even with his mask off, he's still scary. I gotta say, Adam Driver, he's not as crazy in this.
It was weird because at first when I saw his face I thought, oh, he's not so threatening anymore. But then, as the scenes carried on, he was still feeling like a big threat. Which I thought, whoa.
And during that scene when he was about to, I thought he was about to change, you know, go back and help the resistance fight against the First Order.
That would be way too simple. That would have been a way too simple movie. Come join us, son. Okay, the end. Da, 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 da. So yeah. About Han Solo dying, how did you feel?
I screamed. Like I actually screamed in the cinema. The guy next to me was like, "What?" And the funny thing was, he was a bigger Star Wars fan than like probably one of my best friends, and even he looked at me like I was crazy.
He was like, he wasn't concentrating that Han Solo died. He was like, calm down, it's just a fucking movie. Christ, Han Solo died.
Yeah, but like, if you want, yeah, but like, I kind of grew up with this guy, so seeing him died, it sucks and it's sad.
But the thing is, though, although I was shocked, it felt right that he died.
Yeah, I mean Harrison Ford's old.
Yeah, he's not gonna last forever, and no offense, Harrison, but
yeah,
he's too old now.
For, like, a little longer, please.
I mean, he's too old now, and he can't play Han Solo forever. And
yeah, I mean,
a bit of interesting. Okay, a bit of interesting fact, like but in the Return of the Jedi, they did discuss probably killing Han Solo off, and Harrison Ford would have much preferred that because it would have been a great heroic sacrifice and a great end to his character, but they didn't.
It would have, but honestly, I'd prefer Vader dying than Han. Honestly. Not that
But
I hate him, but
I'm just glad he stayed for one last ride.
yeah. But you know, though, in a way, I'm kind of glad that they did it because it shows that the people kind of underestimated Disney and JJ and everyone who worked on the movie because they thought that they weren't going to go into serious territory.
But no,
But they did.
I'm actually glad Disney like stepped aside a bit because really, they're just a production team. They shouldn't really be concentrating on the story and all that. They need to basically just market it. Is really and take it. I mean, J.J. Abrams is not going to direct the next movie. Did you know?
That's what I'm kind of worried about because when it comes to different directors, some have different visions and because of that, there's a lot of inconsistencies. I mean, take the Harry Potter films; they were done by so many different directors.
Yeah, they were as well. But one interesting, you know, the Empire Strikes Back. You know that wasn't directed by George Lucas.
Wait, it wasn't?
No, it was directed by another person.
Oh, who?
I'm not sure what's his name. Let me check. Just give me a sec.
Yeah, sure. Just let me look as well.
Empire Strikes Back. It was directed by Arvin Keschner.
Ah, well, no wonder it was good.
Much better, fucking hell. Oh, but then he made RoboCop 2. Okay, that's all the things gone. Damn. Alright, so yeah, talking about different directors. I don't know. I probably would much prefer J.J. Abrams to direct the next one, but then he did direct the sequel to Star Trek, right?
Star Trek.
And I heard not a lot of people liked it.
Funny thing is though, I like it, and I'm not even a Star Trek fan, so...
I've only watched the first Star Trek movie, and didn't think much of it, to be honest.
I thought it was brilliant. I mean, every one of the characters were pretty good. I mean, I guess because they're played by younger actors, so people might not be so kind to them.
Yeah. Let's talk about the Star Trek instead now. We're getting off topic quick, holy shit. Right, where were we last time? Okay, Han Solo's dead. We've learnt that Kylo Ren is Han's son. Oh yes. The battle. Oh, okay, the battle. The final battle.
Oh man, that was brilliant.
Oh yes. I just like the fact that the lightsaber fights are not choreographed or anything. It's just like them. It's gritty and they're just going at it like a proper Star Wars fight should go.
And they actually want to kill each other. Like they're not aiming for the lightsaber; they're aiming for them. So.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you know, I thought Finn, like, you know, when Finn lost, I was kind of like sad and shocked, but if you think about it, he wasn't experienced.
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense for him to beat this Sith Lord. Is he a Sith Lord or whatever he is?
I think he's like an apprentice, so...
I don't know if there are Siths anymore, I'm not sure, but anyway, it wouldn't make sense to beat this experienced guy who's had the Force and everything. And of course, at the lightsaber where he's trying to grab it. At first, when I've died. Jesus. And at first, when Kylo Ren is trying to grab the lightsaber, and you obviously know who it's going to go to. I thought Luke was going to appear then.
Really?
I actually thought Luke might appear. I was like, oh god, Mark Hamill's coming. Oh, it's just Rey. Oh.
You know, I'm glad it was Rey though, and man, she was awesome with that lightsaber.
Fuck yeah, she was awesome.
Like the first female Jedi on screen.
Yeah, and not the shitty extras in the prequels.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, like, but at the same time, while she was trying to defend herself, she was also trying to run away.
But that's good because she's not experienced in this, and she does need training. That's the kind of the
be
whole
honest,
point.
like, neither's Kylo Ren. I mean, well, I mean, he's experienced, but he's not like a
Proper.
you know, advanced level.
No, well, to be honest, he doesn't. He hasn't really fought a Jedi before. I mean, I mean, throughout the movie, he's just terrorizing villagers and rebellion people. What are they called? Resistance? Resistance, yeah. They're just terrorizing villagers, resistance people, and he's never gone up someone who has the Force before. So of course.
And he was destroying his computer. Don't forget that.
And then the stormtroopers like turn around like, oh, let's not get involved. Oh my god,
Like,
the humour. There's humour.
I know, and it actually works.
It's not forced or anything, or it's not awkward, and it's not. Misa stepped on poo poo. Ha ha ha. No, it's funny. It's generally funny.
This is, yeah, I mean, I love the humor in it, and every single one of the characters was funny, even the serious ones.
Exactly. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Where were we?
It was something to do with the. We were talking about the fight scene.
Oh yeah, the fight scene. What happens? Oh yeah. They're fighting. And that's it.
Man, when Rey just like lets the Force in, and then she just gains the upper hand, like a boss.
Yeah. Oh my god. And what else? Oh yeah, the ending.
Oh, the ending.
The final shot where they finally reveal that Luke has been found.
Okay.
And he has.
Yeah, Mom, I'm coming. Wait.
Okay, you want to get going? All right.
Well, yeah. I mean, well, just one last thing. Can we just like discuss Kylo's lightsaber?
Sorry.
You know Kylo Ren's lightsaber.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
The Kylo Ren's lightsaber.
Kylo Ren's lightsaber.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I thought Luke was gonna get it at first, but it turned out to be Rey.
Yeah.
No, not Kylo Ren's lightsaber. Look, what? I don't know what's happening anymore. Jesus.
Okay, you know the red lightsaber Kylo has.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What about it?
Yeah, I mean, what's strange about it? It looks more like fire.
Oh yeah, it has a different sound to it as well.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I get it. Anyway, I need to.
Do you wanna?
Anyway, I need to get going.
All right.
I need to get going. So thanks for this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Yes. I'll talk to you some other time then. All right. I'll carry on with the review. All right. Bye. Okay, that was Aaron. He had to leave, unfortunately. I didn't know. But yeah. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, the final scene, the final ending scene, where oh, what was it? The Rey goes to this like planet that looks like England or something with some stones and just basically this abandoned island. And then of course Luke is there with a beard, and my mom thought it was Anthony Hopkins. Yeah, I facepalmed too, but yeah, that was I'm gonna turn this game off because it's fucking distracting me. So yeah, the what's strange is that Mark Hamill got like second billing on the credits. He's like second in the credits, and he doesn't even he's there for like 30 seconds and doesn't speak a word of dialogue, and he gets more money than the freaking lead characters. And I'm sorry, that pisses me off. I know that he has a big name and that's basically his main character or something, but I don't care. He doesn't have any word of dialogue. And he gets paid more than freaking Rin and Rey. I don't get it. Why? But anyway, yeah, that's basically it. And there has been some speculation where is Rey the daughter of Luke Skywalker? And It hasn't been confirmed yet. We don't know yet. It might be confirmed in the sequel. It might not even be. She might not even be related. Well, I kind of hope that she's not related because I feel it's more. Her character's strong. Her character's better either way. In fact, if she didn't have the Force and didn't fight the lightsaber at all, I thought it would have been much better anyway. Because I don't know. I'd much rather she's like a normal person who's just gotten in to this battle now and is now involved in the war. Kind of like when Luke was. Like, Luke wasn't related to anyone in the first film. Well, apart from... Wait. So, actually, that's not true. He was related to Princess Leia. Oh. Well, I guess all characters in Star Wars have to be related somehow. But anyway, this is gonna be unplanned because I was hoping Aaron wouldn't leave, but yeah, I'm hoping in the sequels that Finn and Rey don't become a love interest because I know they're hinting at it, but I just feel their relationship is better as them as friends because I don't feel they need to force in a love like relationship. Because I find that really cliche movies now because, you know, how everyone's like a boy and a girl go on a big adventure and of course they've got to get together in the end and now they love each other. I find that a bit cliche now, and I know they did that in Empire Strikes Back, but back then it wasn't really as cliche and still the relationship kind of worked. I mean, okay, if Rey and Finn get together, I'll be like, okay, yeah, it works. They would get together and I don't mind this, but I don't know, I just much prefer if they didn't because I might find it forced a bit. So yeah, that's my review for this Star Wars Force Awakens. I'm sorry if it's been a bit messy, but I've just been rushing this and I wanted to give you guys a video because Charlie was going to make a video with Batman or something. He's got something and he was scheduling it for 9 o'clock. I haven't really heard from him, so I don't know. Maybe he has some family troubles or something. I don't know what's going on. Or maybe he just forgot. So, but I still wanted to. This just came up, and I wanted to give you guys this really, and I might as well, seeing as we've already seen it, and it's pretty new at the moment. So, overall, this Star Wars movie is, I think, fantastic. It captures the Star Wars feeling again. When I was sitting in that cinema, I felt like I'm finally watching a Star Wars movie. Nothing the prequels never gave us that, and we never got that feeling. This one does, and yes, it does have issues, but those issues are very small. And I do get pissed off that people are really just addressing these issues like it's a big thing. It's not really. This is still a great movie. It has great acting. It has some great humour, surprisingly, and the special effects and cinematography. There's a shot where Rey is driving down on like this motorbike thing, and it's a shot of this crash down Imperial ship, and it's fucking great. It's fucking fantastic. I honestly could not ask for a better movie. This succeeded my expectations for this movie. Succeeded with flying colours. I fucking loved this movie. And you know what, guys? You probably haven't. I know this sounds stupid because I've just basically done a spoiler review. And I can't really say recommend this movie because because the only people that will probably be watching this are the people that have already seen it. But you kind of know what I mean. I mean, this movie is brilliant, and I suppose if you're still watching this, and if you haven't seen it, I would suggest you go watch it either way. And I know there's probably some dickheads out there that have probably spoiled it for you, but don't let that spoil it. You can still enjoy it. I still think you can enjoy it. I mean, to be honest, there's not really that many shocking or spoiling moments for me. It's just, to be honest, no, not really. I still enjoyed it. I would still enjoy it. I still thought it was brilliant. I thought it was well acted. And it was just It was Star Wars. It's Star Wars. It's finally, after all these years, back. It is back off its feet. It has finally been revived, and I simply cannot wait for the next one and the next one after that. I mean, the night when I saw it, after I came back home, I was still hyped up over it. I just couldn't. It was so brilliant. I don't think I've ever been satisfied with a movie like in ages. I can't think. I mean, I haven't seen many bad movies, but I haven't seen a movie this long that I've been truly satisfied with. It's really a movie that needs to be seen. So for me, my final verdict is a 10 out of 10. This is a perfect Star Wars movie, but just a perfect movie in general, really. It's got stuff. It's got it attracts the new fans. It's got stuff that even people new to the series can enjoy, and still people from the older generation to enjoy. It satisfies anybody, to be honest. I mean, apart from those people that complain, oh, it's too much like the fucking New Hope. Well, you know what? I don't care. It might be similar plot-wise, but it still gives a new and fresh take on the new Star Wars franchise, and I can't fucking wait for the next one. So that is my review, ladies and gentlemen. I apologise if this is not the perfect review. We did have rushed a few things, and I did forget to mention some bits, but that's just my general feelings on the movie, and I would recommend it. So that's my review. Tomorrow I might do another live stream of The Last of Us. We'll see what happens. I apologise for Charlie for not doing at 9 PM live stream of a Batman season pass thing. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know. I'm not having a go at him or anything. I'm just saying I haven't really got in contact with him, and I don't know what's happening. So I'll let you guys know, I suppose. But yeah, that's basically it, really. I'm done. This has been Brandon speaking, and that was Aaron. Thank you, Arun, for joining me in this review. I'm sorry if I had to rush you or anything. I'm just glad you managed to come with me and express our opinions on this movie, because and thank you, basically. Thank you. Go subscribe to his channel. I'll add it into the link in the description. And yeah, that's it, really. Have a wonderful day or night. Ta-ra.